I love pigs. I go on the road a lot, and I was in Rapid City, North Dakota, fortunately, and I was working the Holodome, and I was in a hotel, and I was sleeping in the morning, and the maid came in early in the morning, and I said to her, I'm like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I'm really sorry, and I got out of bed, and I had morning wood. And I could tell she was looking down at it. So I took a chance on this opportunity, and I went all in. And she really liked what she saw, and I ended up really shattering that pig. But here's where it got a little complicated. Was the next day I was walking down the hallway of the hotel, and she was with a friend giggling, and everyone says, "What was she giggling at?" And I think it was because I actually fucked that pig. Pigs, bro.
Did she? It's nothing like babe.
Question for the pig story.
Question. After you were done with that, did she still clean the room?
She was cleaning the room.
Okay.
What did she do better, clean the room or?
Neither well.
Now, did you put that on the comment card? Both things.
I said she was a pig.
Is that a separate comment card?
All right.
How many pounds? Did she leave them in?
She looked like Grimace.
Matt, do you think it ever happened to your hero Brian Posehn on the road? Do you think it ever happened to him?
Good question, actually. Yeah. Has Patton Oswalt ever looked down at a 45-year-old hotel mate he's fucking and said,
And gone all in.
"You better fucking finish the room, pig, because you're not doing this well." That's not a good impression of Patton Oswalt.
All right, what do we got now?
Okay, we got Traveling Travis. Ladies, question from Brody.
What's the character's name?
No, that's actually Mike's favorite.
Oh,
He's
he's
our
not
friend.
a character. Okay.
No, he's our
Nice
friend.
job, Mike.
And frankly, a guy you should know since you've both
No,
been
I know
comedy
who he
store
is,
comics
but
for
I thought
3
he was.
years.
I thought I want to keep.
No, he's not as good as you. So you
I didn't
don't
want to
care
break the
what his name.
wall because I thought it was in character. Okay, Mike Favorite, who we did Bellingham together.
He's underling,
and he
right,
hooked up with the busboy. Now, how easy? Honestly, Mike. Yeah, he was a. How easy is it to hook up with chicks on the road? I didn't see. Maybe you're talking about it in the.
Apparently, all he has to do is show his penis to the help. If you're Favorman, it's very
For me,
easy.
it's not a problem. For some comics, it's very hard because they have no confidence. But I enjoy a nice pig when I see one.
I mean, do you have a way about you? Not what is she's a pretty girl? Do you have a way in which you go about getting these girls?
Yes, I color a pig.
Actually, I can attest to this. This does work. I have seen this work.
Trying to get.
Dave Taylor.
Yes, he actually did teach me the ways of questionable sexual assault, the Mike Favorman way. And it really works surprisingly well.
Especially if you're into fucking retards and women that look like Grimace. Fucking set for life.
Brody, how long has it been since you got laid?
I was just trying to get some real advice. I don't care about it anymore. I get.
It's a long fucking time, dude.
No, it hasn't.
How long is it to not care anymore?
I'm gonna say it's 3 years.
Are you kidding me?
Well, for me, it's been 3 years.
Are you kidding
That
me?
was what it took me for me not to care.
How long since you fucked
18
Tig?
months. No, it's been a little
Wait,
while.
what did you just say?
Tig? Oh,
What?
the other lesbian, whatever her name is.
Oh, okay. Which
you
lesbian?
stop
Oh,
with that?
Heather Lawless.
Yeah.
Let me do an impression of Heather
Who
Lawless
likes to
fucking
fuck
Brody.
up?
My name is Heather Lawless. I fucked Brody Stevens. Then I turned into a lesbian. She's like Blair Butler. Is
She
it Blair
dates a
Butler with
man now.
a,
She dates a man now. Thank you for laughing, Steve. What?
All right.
fucking okay, everybody.
I'm gonna get. But wait, what's the deal? I'm gonna get going. But what's the deal? You don't want me here? Is that the vibe I'm getting? Is this for fucking the clubhouse?
I'll tell you what, Brody, you stick around and we're gonna let you roll.
Don't shit on me.
Brody, I'll tell you what. You stick around, I'll let you drum with the band at the end.
Oh, let me get my sticks.
Go get him.
Yeah, go. Walk.
Walk the door.
All right, what do we got now?
Okay, well, you know what? Our next
We're
comic.
on Sunset. We see a lot of homeless people.
Yes,
and,
exactly. Become friends with some of them, even. Our next was our favorite.
One of the coolest homeless guys I've ever met.
Until he was.
No, he's here tonight.
Oh, okay, he's here tonight.
He's not dead.
Okay, I thought this was the ghost. Whatever. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, come to stage. Traveling Travis.
Travel Travis, everybody. Here I am.
Support the troops. Support the troops. Support the troops. And character comedy.
You son of a bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Traveling Travis. Pete, come on, goose them.
Yeah. Goddamn Pete Carbonian.
Okay, now, Traveling Travis, let's just get a little intro.
I just got back. I was serving some time over there in the Gulf. How many people here, round of applause, served in the recent war over in Iraq?
We got one.
I was over there recently. This is insane, man. I was just getting off the Ho Chi Minh Trail somewhere near Tikrit. And I was surrounded by a bunch of goddamn Chinamen every which way I looked. And I used my chain gun to saw these chicks in half. Who's with me?
Travis, you might be a little...
Did I tell you about my wife leaving me, Dave?
No, you didn't actually, Travis.
This is a terrible thing, man. I came back from serving my goddamn country.
Now, which war was this?
This was over in the Gulf War recently, within 2 to 3 months from this day, actually.
Okay.
I just got back. Thanks for giving me a goddamn round of applause.
Come on, a hero's welcome for Traveling Travis.
I am starving to death right now.
You want a beer?
I got one, thank you.
Okay, cool.
My wife left me.
Why?
I don't like Jews, first of all.
Sorry.
I never have. They remind me of niggers.
That's a terrible thing. Didn't you fight with black people in Vietnam?
I was in Iraq 4 months ago killing Chinamen for the goddamn government.
Okay,
How many Chinamen did you kill?
I was over there. I was just outside Mosul, somewhere near Hill 316, and I got 148 confirmed BC kills. Women and children alone.
You're a hero. I guess.
I don't believe in killing men.
So why'd your wife leave you? You're a hero. I don't understand.
I get back from the goddamn war. My wife is waiting on the porch with her bags packed. She's got all of her stuff in boxes. I woke up, I say, "Woman, why are you leaving me?" She looks me in the eye and she said, "I was in town and they told me yous was mistreating me and they said yous a pedophile, Travis." I said, "That's an awfully big word for a 12-year-old. Good to be here tonight."
Wait. Travis, why are they calling you
I got to this Chinese guy somewhere near Baghdad and I held him up by a tree. I take a knife to this gentle chink's testicles and I look him square in his beady slanted eye. And I tell him it's going to be a cold day in hell before I drop a little 364, partner.
the pedophile question? Let's just go back to that. Let's start in the land of the sane and then head. Did you have sex with a 12?
I was outside of Baghdad when I started hacking my way through the jungle. I looked at this Chinese guy in the face, the man in the black pajamas, and I said to him there and now, "God made your skin color yellow because you are a coward. Plain and simple." I'm just kidding. God didn't make Asian people, you son of a bitch. I am hungry as hell.
Does anyone have any food for Traveling Travis?
Are there white women here tonight?
Yeah, there's a few.
I hate them.
Why?
Because a white woman left you, right, Travis? Your wife was white, right?
My wife is dead, and I had sex with her, just like I had sex with that dead prostitute somewhere near Ho Chi Minh, 2 to 3 minutes outside of Baghdad's green zone with the U.S. Army.
Travels, how old are you? Traveling?
I was born and raised 1946. Maybe you remember that, Jew? Yeah.
Actually, does anybody here have a question? We've had a question for a Jew. Do you have a question for an authentic hero?
I've heard you own half of Texas. Is there any truth to that? You own a lot of land in Texas.
Let me tell you something about Pat Tillman. As long as we are on the subject of cowards.
Pat Tillman, of course, is the legendary NFL player who left the Arizona Cardinals to fight over in Afghanistan.
He made a bad decision, and the Cardinals are a terrible American football franchise.
Okay, but what were you saying about Pat Tillman?
I'm in Afghanistan 3.5 years ago, killing goddamn sand niggers for the American government. Who's with me? Who is with me?
Okay.
I get over there. This faggot Pat Tillman tries to stop me from having sex, or what he calls rape, of some Asian whore.
There's a billion of them. They're
I got the black clap from this whore with slanted eyes and a vagina that spins 360 degrees on your birthday.
Back to Pat. So wait, Pat Tillman is a coward because he tries to stop.
Pat Tillman walks up to me and tells me to stop raping this whore. He looks at me and says, "You gonna pay for that?" I look him in the eye and said, "As far as Charlie's concerned, as long as you pay her, you can kill her, goddammit." So I'm fucking this whore. And Pat Tillman's coward ass walks over and tells me to stop doing what I'm doing. It took me about 4 to 5 seconds before I have an M16 filling that coward full of lead.
So you're telling me that Pat Tillman's death was friendly fire?
It wasn't friendly fire because I hated that white nigger. I always have. I do not for any reason stand for it.
For what? Stopping rape?
First of all, Jew,
Yeah, sorry.
that is your religion. You chose that.
I did not choose that. I was raped.
That is your race. Before we go on, you chose that.
I don't think I did respond to that.
Now, Travis, in Ari's defense, the Israeli army is possibly the best
I
army
was
in
in
the world.
Israel not more than 3 years ago. I was somewhere in the thick of it, near Jerusalem, killing goddamn Jews and Muslims for the Christian right. What are we talking about, you? We're talking about you turning your back on the U.S. of A.
I didn't turn my... I'm just here.
Where were you during World War II?
I wasn't...
Why weren't you back in U.S. of A, Jew? I was killing Chinese people not more than 4 days ago, somewhere near Hollywood and Vine.
Travis, before you go, I want you to tell this audience the story of how you were murdered.
Before I go on, let me just say it is a shame to my mother to sit next to a Jew.
I think we've been over that already.
What's that?
I think we've been over the...
I am hungry as hell.
Do you have any food?
I wish I did, boy.
I have some gum if you want it.
What kind?
I got Trident. I got
Keep it to yourself, Jew.
Big Red.
No one here is talking to you.
Hubba Bubba.
What were we talking about?
Story of your death.
This is 2 to 3 weeks ago. I'm walking down Main Street. Hey, Dave,
Yes, Travis.
remember when I got killed?
I do remember that, and I'll tell the story.
This is an insane story, guys.
And a true story. Traveling Travis was, in fact, murdered.
You son of a bitch, why you gotta tell my story before I got to the punchline?
Go ahead. I'm sorry to step on your...
These goddamn punk faggots. First of all, who here's been to West Hollywood before?
We've all been to West
Jew.
Hollywood.
You touch me again, Jew, and we're gonna find out where your schlemiel is tonight. I'm gonna cut it off, plain and simple. I don't care if we fought with you against the Chinks or if we fought against you with the Chinks. What's important is this: we all band together. We prevent these children of Satan and Cain from rising from the ashes of Vietnam over there in Iraq.
Travis, the story of how you were murdered.
These punk faggots walked up to me and stabbed me to death with a couple knives. That's it. That's how I die.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Traveling Travis.
Travis, do you want to sit in? You want to panel for the rest of the night? You want to hang out? We got like another pig story and Sam Tripolin in the band.
A pig story.
I think, yeah, a pig story.
Is that faggot Mike Favorman?
Yes, it is actually. Mike, why don't you come up here and tell the ultimate pig story? Ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage. Mr. Mike Favorman.
Where are you going, pig? Okay, we'll tell one. We're gonna have to tell one more pig story. I do love pigs. In fact, I think I'm gonna put a crisper underneath my bed, so whenever a pig comes over, apple to pig ratio goes faster. So, this is one of my favorite pig stories. I was in Butte, Montana, doing a gig, and this 47-year-old woman with her 27-year-old daughter comes up to me all drunk, and she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "This is going to be easy, pray." And so what happened was, at the end of the night, she was really drunk, and she gives her daughter $10 and says, "I'm going to go home with him." So she pulls me aside and tugs my shoulder, and she goes, "Please don't fuck my mother." And when I hear something like that, I think opportunity. So I negotiated with her, and I got a half a sandwich and a hand job. Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Favorman. Hold on a second, Ari. We're going to have to carry Travis for a second here. Hold on.
So this goddamn Chinese whore walks up to me and she says something about how my dick's the smallest she's seen in 2 to 3 years. I look her in the eye and I said, "It's a cold day in hell, and I take a Muslim's opinion to my heart."
Traveling Travis, everybody. Now for our final guest, coming to the stage. We're just going to leave him there. What do you think? That seems like
Duncan's still taking a... Oh my God.
No, it's not. Yeah, Brody, why weren't you here?
I went to get my drumsticks. Are you okay?
No, he's not okay. He just swallowed his tongue. We're calling the paramedics.
What happened? That happened to
He had a
us.
seizure. Look, it's not a big deal.
Are you a football player for the Kansas City Chiefs? Because he had a seizure. If you read the news, you got to know.
Brody, who from the Kansas City Chiefs had a seizure? What's the name?
Some big offensive lineman.
Can you give the name?
He's okay, though. He had it in New
The
Jersey.
question remains, can you give the name of that person?
Tony Bruschi. No, Teddy Bruschi had a stroke.
That's from the New England Patriots.
Well, he was Native American, so, you know, they had a lot of alcohol in his family, so he played football.
Shut the fuck up. How about that? How about that?
Okay.
Oh, and shit on me. You know what? I
Gentlemen.
don't even joke about that kind of stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Sam Tripoli.
Sam
Funny guy.
Here he is.
Sam Tripoli.